I'm Mrs. Riederer, the AP Statistics teacher at West Ranch. I should tell you a little bit about myself. I have been teaching at West Ranch for 14 years now. I live in the Santa Clarita Valley. I grew up in the Santa Clarita Valley. I've been here for a very long time. This place is definitely very near and dear to my heart. So moving on to materials that your student might need for my class. Traditionally they would need their textbook. And the good news is they have this and they still need it. I definitely assign problems out of here, and we look at things in this. This is a great textbook. They also need a graphing calculator. Many of your students already have one. If they don't have this type, that's okay, as long as it's like a TI 84 or 89 or Inspire. All of those work. There's a few students, I've already addressed this with them really in class. There's a few students that don't have calculators, and I've already discussed that, what type I recommend, which is something like this, the 84, or that they can arrange to check out a calculator from the library if needed. So, hopefully I assume that will be happening. For the few people that don't have them, that they'll get it squared away pretty soon. The next thing that we use for our class is a lot of just online platforms, obviously. So I'm going to share my screen with you so we can take a look at some of those things. Okay, so the first thing that I want to mention is Google Classroom, which I'm pretty sure you can see now. This is our statistics class, and I'm also pretty sure that some adult in the household has been invited to somehow be able to access the information on the Google Classroom as well. I know that our district set that up as like pre-populated invite the guardians as well. So on the very first page here, when they click on AP Statistics, you can see that there's links to our Zoom meetings right here. On the next tab up at the top, where it says classwork, this is where I post any assignments that we're doing. So at the very top of this page, there's this resource section. And there's things like our syllabus here and a registration guide for another program that we use, and some notes that I've had them print out and so that we can do together in class. And then down below, you'll see all of the different assignments that we've gone through. And most of these, if you notice, say HW or CW, HW or CW. I am running this classroom as what they call a flipped classroom, meaning that it's their job to watch videos, take notes on those videos independently on their own time. And then when they come to class is when we use that time to work on practicing those concepts that they learned about in the videos and doing problems, practice problems. Sometimes we do them all together. Sometimes I put them into breakout rooms to work on the practice problems. It just depends. I will take this moment to say that so far our class is really simple. The concept, the materials, I mean. So if your student, if your son or daughter has said, this is so easy, I don't know why I'm here, I can't, this is a waste of my time or something like that. Yeah, pretty much it is at this point. We have to lay the foundation for what's to come, and the things that we're learning or talking about doing right now are things that they did a very long time ago and have done many times in math. The data analysis part, like how do we graphically and numerically summarize data, it's simple. So don't worry, it'll get harder. I told them that, you know, and it will become challenging. I think one of the biggest differences in our math class compared to math classes, probably every math class they've ever taken, is that this math class is not just about, did you calculate the right value? Did you get to the right number at the end? This class is half of that. Half of that is, did you get the correct calculations? The other half is, can you effectively communicate your process and your findings and conclusions using statistical language? This is a huge component of the class that the kids are not used to having to do. They're not used to having to do a write-up that goes along with what the why they chose to do something, and then what they found out as a result of it. But that is part of statistics. So it takes a little bit to get used to that piece. And I think that is the piece that makes it more relevant, though, to them. You know, statistics is useful now more than ever with technology. And so there's a lot of applications out there for it. And even in college, I mean, virtually every single major requires statistics class. So let's see, what else besides Google Classroom? We also are using this program called UC Scout, which I'm going to share right now and tell you a little bit about. It is, so it looks like this. This is the homepage for it. So you might, you know, come in the room and see something like this on the screen. There is on the side here, syllabus, modules, files. If you go into the modules, which is kind of like a chapter, if you will, or a unit in a textbook, then in this list, there is videos, problems, a quiz. We took this quiz already a while ago, or sorry, last Friday, not that long ago. The section 2 videos. So if you click on the videos, you'll see what comes up is a whole list of different videos here that they can watch. And these are what I'm assigning them to watch, to take notes on. And then sometimes we do practice problems that are from the book, the textbook. Sometimes we do practice problems that are from this list here, like problem set 1, problem set 2. Sometimes, oh, the other thing is that we use this platform for our tests and our quizzes. So far, we haven't had a test. Well, we've had 2 quizzes, though. Well, a quiz Friday, tomorrow. So by the time you're watching, 2 quizzes. And it's a new platform made by the University of California system. And so far, it's okay. I don't want to go into that. So there's a third platform that we're going to use for our class that I haven't introduced the students yet to, but actually most of them probably already know, and that is AP Classroom. AP Classroom has testing capabilities. It has any student who's taking an AP class actually has to enroll with AP Classroom in order to take the test, the AP exam at the end of the year. So I haven't had them do that yet. I've been waiting for them to roll out. I haven't had the students do it. I've been waiting for the College Board to roll out a new feature that they've said will happen in September, which is daily concept videos. So beginning in September sometime, I'm going to have them all create their AP Classroom account, and then hopefully we'll be doing a lot more work and maybe assessments through AP Classroom as well. Checking my list to see if there's other things that I need to mention. I think, one thing I do want to mention, if your student is complaining, or I should say if you ask and they say, I'm having tech problems, I'm having issues. It's the Wi-Fi, right? It could be the browser that they're using. Their Google Chrome is the best browser to use. It's really like, it's made to go with Google Classroom, or Google Classroom is made to go with Chrome. I don't know which, but, and so is most of the programs that the teachers are using for any of their classes. They all work really well with Chrome. So I hate to say it, Safari, you're out. I'm an Apple person, but Safari just will not give you the same fluent experience as if they were using Chrome. I would it's one suggestion that you can make before you spend 40 minutes on the phone with Spectrum trying to get somebody to come out and check out your internet. Because I've been there already. Anyways, Chrome, that's the one. The last thing I'll mention is, how do you get in touch with me if you need to? You can, of course, go to the West Ranch home webpage, and when you get there, it should look like this. This is our home page right now, and it at the top here on the staff tab, you can see full staff directory, and you can start typing in my name and any teacher's name for that fact. Obviously, there's a link for emails and a phone extension, which is not useful right now. I'm not in my classroom. Some teachers are, but trying to find them, or they're answering the phone while they're in the classroom, that's different. That's probably not going to happen. So email is really the best method at this point. And if you click on any person's name, there would also come a website. I can let you know that for me, in normal school years, I always actively maintain my website and have that running. Right now, this year, the website that shows up will be from last year, and I do not plan to maintain that until we are back in the classroom, or until this online learning ends, because it's frankly just so overwhelming, all the different things that need to go into making just the online learning happen. You got to let some go. You got to prioritize, and that's what I've done. So everything is in Google Classroom. That's where it's at. That's where they access it. I don't need to also maintain a website for the access. Thanks for watching, and I hope you guys have a nice evening. And I hope that you all stay healthy, safe, and that I can meet you in person at open house.